Red 69.
Director, good afternoon. Lufthansa 5 Lima Fox. Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot Heathrow, good afternoon. 27 right with 23 miles from touchdown with your speed 180 knots. 5 Lima Foxtrot, speed 180, 27 right. Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot, descent altitude 4,000 feet. 5 Lima Fox descending 4,000. Shuttle 19 Alpha, turn right heading 240 degrees to establish localizer 27 right.
I'm heading 240 to establish localizer 27 right, Shuttle 19 Alpha.
London, good afternoon, Portugal 368.
Yeah, Portugal 368, good afternoon, 24 miles 27 right.
27 right, Portugal 368.
Shuttle 19 Alpha, descent altitude 3,000 feet, twin establish localizer 27 right, descend further with the glide.
Yeah, descend 3,000 feet, when establish localizer 27 right, turn on the glide, Shuttle 19 Alpha.
David 639, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Left heading 300 degrees, 0639.
David 485, 160 knots to 4 miles, turn now 118.7.
160 to 4 miles, 187, speed 485 at that.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot right and heading 187.
David 639, when established localizer 27 right, descend glide.
Establish the localizer 7 with the glide 0639.
Air Portugal 368, speed 180.
Speed 180, Air Portugal 368.
Scandinavian 505.
Scandinavian 505, good afternoon, 25 miles 27 right.
Okay.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 right, descend glide.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot right and heading 240 when established localizer descent with a glide.
David 639, descent altitude 3,000 feet, from the descent of the glide.
Turn out to 3,000 feet, further with the glide 0639.
Scandinavian 505, speed 180.
Feedback 180, Scandinavian 505.
Shuttle 19 Alpha, 160 knots to 4 miles, turn now 118.7.
160 to 4, 187, Shuttle 19 Alpha.
Thanks. Air Portugal 368, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left 360 degrees, Air Portugal 368.
Scandinavian 505, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right, heading 180 degrees, Scandinavian 505.
Air Portugal 368, turn left heading 300 degrees, when established localizer 27 right, descend on the glide.
Left 300 when established on localizer to 7 right, descend on the glide. Firm to 7 right.
A from says 27 right.
To 7 right, Air Portugal 368.
A from.
Feedback to EGLL.
Scandinavian 505, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 right, descend on the glide.
Right, heading 240 degrees, establish on localizer and 1 from, clear for your left, Scandinavian 505.
Air Portugal 368, descent altitude 3,000 feet, then further descent with the glide.
3,000 feet and further descend on the glide, Air Portugal 368.
David 639, 160 knots to 40 ME.
164 to 69.
Lufthansa 3 Victor X-ray Heathrow, good afternoon. 180 knots, turn right heading 180 degrees, 21 from touchdown.
Feedback to extra, right heading 180, speed 180. Okay.
David 639, contact tower 118.7.
187 0639, bye.
Bye.
Victor X-ray, it was just heading 180, speed 180 now for us to confirm.
3 Victor X-ray, that's all correct. The base leg for 27 right.
Okay, perfect.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot 160 knots until 4 DME, contact the tower 118.7.
That's the 5 Lima Fox 160 to 40 and E1187, bye-bye.
Bye.
Vector Speedbird 891.
Speedbird 891 Heathrow, good afternoon, 27 right, 20 miles, speed 180.
Speed 180, Speedbird 891.
Lufthansa 3 Victor X-ray, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 right, descend on the glide.
Lufthansa 3 Victor X-ray, right in 240, when established the localizer, we're clear RS.
Speedbird 891, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000, Speedbird 891. Quattro 368, we are full established.
Thank you.
27 right.
Roger. Speedbird 891, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Heading 180, Speedbird 891.
Air Portugal 368, 160 knots until 4 DME, contact the tower 118.7.
160 until 40 ME Air Portugal 368 and contact tower 18.5.
118.7, sir.
118.7 Air Portugal 368.
Bangladesh 1, Heathrow, good afternoon, 20 miles from touchdown, landing 27 right.
20 miles, 27 right, 001.
Speedbird 891, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 right, descend glide.
240 degrees, when established, descend glide 27 right, Speedbird 8.
Bangladesh 001, reduce speed 190 knots.
Speed 190, Bangladesh 001.
Below to 54. Swiss 324 Heathrow, good afternoon, 25 miles from touchdown, landing on 27 right, reduce speed 180 knots.
Reducing 180, Swiss 324.
Scandinavian 505, 160 knots, maintain to 40 ME.
164, Scandinavian 505.
Bangladesh 001, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right heading 180, 001.
Scandinavian 505, contact the tower 118.7.
187, Scandinavian 505, bye now.
Bye.
That's the road, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Shamrock 168 Echo, Heathrow, good afternoon, 27 right, you got 27 miles.
27 right, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Lufthansa 3 Victor X-ray, 160 knots, maintain to 40 ME.
2 Victor X-ray, 160 to 4.
Bangladesh 001, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 right, descend on the glide.
Right heading 240, when established 27 right, for the descent within glide 001.
Lufthansa 3 Victor X-ray, contact tower 118.7.
87, Lufthansa 3 Victor X-ray.
Swiss 324, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left heading 260, with this 324.
Bangladesh 001, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, further descent to the glide.
3,000 further within glide 001. With 324, turn left heading 295, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Left heading 295, when established, descend with the glide with Heathrow.
Cubic 891, speed 160 knots, 40 me. 164, speed 891.
Heathrow, good evening, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1016.
QNH 1016, descent 6,000 feet, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie.
Shamrock 168 Echo, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Heading 180, speed 180, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Cubic 891, Contact the tower, 118.7.
187, Cubic 891.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, 22 miles, 27 right.
27 right, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie.
Bangladesh 001, thank you, speed 160 knots to 40 me. 160.4, right, 001. Bangladesh 001, Contact the tower, 118.7. Number 168 Echo, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Heading 240, when established on the local line, descend with glide 27 right, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right hand heading 180 and speed 180 knots, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, descend 4,000 feet.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established, localize at descend glide path 27 right.
Right hand heading 240, when established on the localizer, descend with the glide, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie.
Speed 701 Victor.
Speed 701 Victor, 22 miles, 27 right. Shamrock 168 Echo, speed 160 knots to 40 me.
160 to Shamrock 168 Echo.
Twist 324, wind check please.
We have 290,340 now with 10.
Thank you. Speed 701 Victor, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Finding 180, 180 knots. 701 Victor.
Twist 324, speed 160 knots to 40 me.
160 plus 160 to 4.
Twist 324, Contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
87 to Heathrow.
Shamrock 168 Echo, Contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
187, Shamrock 168 Echo.
Speed 701 Victor, turn right heading 240 degrees, established localize at 27 right.
Right, people there. Established localize at 27 right. 701 Victor.
Hello, London, Pakistan 787. Pakistan 787, 18 miles, 27 right, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right heading 180 and speed 180 knots, Pakistan 787.
Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, speed 160 knots to 40 me.
160 knots to 40 me, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie.
Speed 413, good afternoon.
Speed 413, hello, 22 miles, 27 right, speed 180 knots.
5 knots, speed 413.
Speed 701 Victor, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, further glide path.
3,000 further advance, speed 701 Victor.
Beaver 701 Victor, speed 160 knots to 40 UME. Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
187, Lufthansa 3 November Charlie, bye-bye.
Pakistan 787, turn right heading 240 degrees, establish localizer 27 right.
Right heading 240, will call you when established, localizer 27 right, Pakistan 787.
Beaver 413, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left heading 360 degrees, Beaver 413.
Beaver 701 Victor, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
187.
Pakistan 787, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000, Pakistan 787.
Get on 57 Alpha.
KLM 57 Alpha, 21 miles 27 right.
27 right, get on 57 Alpha, copy.
Hello there, Beaver 731.
Beaver 731, 25 miles 27 right. Beaver 413, turn left heading 295, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Left and right heading 295, when establishing low over to 7 glide, 27 right. Beaver 413.
Beaver 731, turn left heading 080 degrees, and reduce speed 180 knots.
Left heading 00 degrees, and speed 180, Beaver 731.
Pakistan 787, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, further glide path.
Descend down to 2,500 and further glide path, Pakistan 787.
KLM 57 Alpha, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right 180 degrees, speed 180 knots, get on 57 Alpha.
Beaver 413, speed 160 knots to 40 UME.
40, Beaver 413.
KLM 57 Alpha, turn right heading 240 degrees, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Right with 240, we'll have lines to full the glide path, runway 27 right, KLM 57 Alpha.
Beaver 731, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left heading 360 degrees, Beaver 731.
Pakistan 787, speed 160 knots to 40 UME.
160 to 40 UME, Pakistan 787.
Kenya 100.
Kenya 100, 22 miles 27 right, fly heading 110 degrees.
Heading 110 degrees, right, 100.
Pakistan 787, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
118.7, bye-bye, Pakistan 787.
You at 413, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
87, Beaver 413.
Beaver 731, turn left heading 295, when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Left heading 295, when established, down the glide 27 right, Beaver 731. We just sighted the drone to our left, about half a mile away, 300 feet below.
Beaver 731, thank you. Colour or shape or size or anything like that?
Black and orange, and no more than a metre thick.
Yeah. Kenya 100, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots, Kenya 100.
Beaver 731, speed 160 knots to 40 UME.
1664, speedbird 731.
Kenya 100, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer descend glide path 27 right.
Turn right heading 240 degrees, and established localizer descend glide path runway 27 right, Kenya 100.
Cuba 62.
Cuba 62, 21 miles, 27 right.
Cuba 62.
KLM 57 Alpha, speed 160 knots to 40 me.
160 knots to 4 miles, going to 57 Alpha. And Cuba 62, maintaining 200 knots, is that okay for you?
Yeah, I'll slow you on the base 10. Cuba 62, turn left now, heading 360 degrees, speed 180 knots.
That's 360 degrees, 180 knots, Cuba 62.
KLM 57 Alpha, Contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
117, KLM 57 Alpha.
Cuba 62, descent to altitude 5,000 feet.
Descent 5,000 feet, Cuba 62. Now, KLM 57 Alpha, and 7 miles, ILS 27 right.
Still with me, sir, 118.7 please.
Sorry.
Cuba 731, Contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
187, 731, cheers, mate.
7809.
KLM Navy 809, 24 miles, 27 right.
7809.
Cuba 62, turn left heading 295.
That's 295, Cuba 62.
Cuba 62, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
24,000 feet, Cuba 62.
Scandinavian 809, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Scandinavian 809.
Scandinavian 809, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right heading 180 degrees, Scandinavian 809.
Cuba 62, route directive now.
Directive last, Cuba 62.
Kenya 100, speed 160 knots to 40 me.
160 knots to 40 me, Kenya 100.
Cuba 62, requesting further descent.
Further descent at 13D.
Set low speed 395 Bravo.
Cuba 395 Bravo, 22 miles, 27 right, turn right heading 115.
Right, 115, 27 right, speed 395 Bravo.
Cuba 62, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, clear down, nav Yankee on 27 right, QNH 1016.
3,000 feet, clear DR now, Yankee on 27 right, on 1016, 260.
Kenya 100, Contact the tower, 118.7.
Corona 87, Kenya 100.
Scandinavian 809, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established descent glide path 27 right.
That's 240, established 10 on the glide, Scandinavian 809.
Cuba 395 Bravo, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, speed 395 Bravo.
Cuba 475.
Cuba 475, 24 miles, 27 right.
This is right, Cuba 475.
Cuba 395 Bravo, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right, 180 degrees, speed 395 Bravo.
Cuba 475, turn left heading 065.
Let's say 065, Cuba 475.
Cuba 395 Bravo, turn right heading 240 degrees, and when established descent glide path 27 right.
Right, 240, when established, descend the glide, 27 right, speed 395 Bravo.
It's 439, hello. 439 hello, 24 miles, 27 right.
27 right, speed 439.
Cuba 62, speed 160 knots to 40 me.
64 to 16.
Cuba 475, turn left heading 360 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Let's say 360 degrees, speed 180 knots, Cuba 475.
439, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Swift 439.
Seabird 475, just be advised there was a drone report about 10 minutes ago on a base egg, not too far from where you are now, indicating about 4,700 feet, black and orange drone.
Okay, thanks for the info. 45.
Seabird 62, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
187
Good afternoon, availability 1 kilo.
Stand by, please. Seabird 439, turn right heading 145.
Right head 145, Swift 439.
Iberia 31 Kilo Alpha, 22 miles 27 right, turn left heading 065.
Heading 065 to the left, Iberia 31 kilo.
Scandinavian 809, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
164, Scandinavian 809.
Seabird 475, turn left heading 295, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Descend 295, and when established, descend with a glide path 27 right, Vivo 475.
Seabird 439, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right head 180, Swift 439.
Seabird 395, Bravo, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
164, speed 395.
Seabird 439, turn right heading 240 degrees, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Right head 240 to establish to descend on the glide, 27 right, Swift 439.
Seabird 475, descend to altitude 3,000 feet to pick up the glide.
We're on the glide, speed 475, thanks.
That's it.
Fair 003.
Fair 323 miles 27 right.
23 miles 27 right, go for 3.
Iberia 31 Kilo Alpha, turn left heading 360 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Left heading 360 degrees, 180 knots, availability 1 kilo.
Seabird 475, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
164 to ME, Vivo 475.
Scandinavian 809, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
187, Scandinavian 809. Is that a helicopter somewhere to our right, 800 feet low?
I was just about to tell you that actually, yes, police helicopter remains north of the M4, not about 800 to the FR.
What's your tank size? Goodbye.
Right. Seabird 395, Bravo, use for copy that traffic.
87.
Seabird 395, Bravo, thank you, 118.7, goodbye.
187, speed 395, Bravo.
Seabird 475, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
187, Vivo 475.
Golf for 003, maintaining 220 knots.
Roger. Iberia 31 Kilo Alpha, turn left heading 295, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
295 in the heading, we'll establish on the glide path 27 right, availability 1 kilo.
Fair 003, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
180 degrees, speed 180, golf for 003.
Golf 003, turn right heading 240 degrees, and when established, descend glide path 27 right.
Right, heading 240, when established, continue on the glide path 27 right, golf for 003.
Seabird 439, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
64, speed 439.
Seabird 439, contact the tower 118.7, goodbye.
187, speed 439, right?
Golf for 003, request further descent.
You won't get further descent until 13 DME, but you should be on the glide by then.
Okay, 003.
Raider, good afternoon, Airport 2572.
Airflot 2572, fly heading 180 degrees, reduce speed 180 knots.
We're heading 180 degrees, speed 180, Airport 2572.
Confirm. Iberia 31 Kilo Alpha, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
160 knots to 40 ME, availability 1 kilo.
Aeroflot 2572, 19 miles, 27 right.
27 right, for 2520, 19 miles.
Iberia 31 Kilo Alpha, contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
187, ability 1 Kilo Alpha, bye-bye.
Alpha 66, establish localizer 27 right.
Roger. Aeroflot 2572, turn right heading 240 degrees, establish localizer 27 right.
Turn right heading 240 for localizer 27 right, Airport 2520.
Gulf 003, speed 160 knots until 40 you meet.
160 to 4 miles, Gulf 0003.
Gulf 003, contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
118.7, Gulf 003, bye.
Aeroflot 2572, descend glide path, maintain 180 knots.
Descend on glide path 180, Airport 2520.
That's a speed, 127 Echo.
2127 Echo, hello, 18 miles, 27 right.
27 right, speed 127 Echo.
People 127 Echo, just be advised about 15 minutes ago there was a drone report, it's about 2 or 3 miles south of 16 mile final, 4,700 feet.
Okay, 60 miles. Are we going to be turned inside that, do you think?
People 127 Echo, ASM, left now heading 360 degrees, 180 knots.
Left turn 360 degrees and 180 knots, speed 127 Echo, thanks for keeping an eye out.
Aeroflot 2572, speed 160 knots until 40 you meet.
Speed 160 until 40 Airport 2520.
Radar Cathay 007.
Cathay 007, about 18 miles to 27 right. Aeroflot 2572, contact the tower, 118.7, goodbye.
118.7 Airport 2520, good sir.
Seabird 127 Echo, turn left heading 295, establish localizer 27 right.
Left turn 295, establish localizer 27 right, speed 127 Echo.
Correction, Cathay 007, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Turn right, head 180, speed 180 knots, Cathay 007.
Seabird 127 Echo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Altitude 3,000 feet, speed 127 Echo.
Disregard. Seabird 127 Echo, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, further glide path.
Altitude 2,500 feet, further glide path, speed 127 Echo.
Cathay 007, turn right heading 240 degrees, establish localizer 27 right.
Turn right heading 240 degrees, local, Cathay 007.
Seabird 127 Echo, further traffic information for you is a police helicopter operating about a mile to the north of a 7 mile final, indicating 900 feet VFR.
Understood, thank you, speed 127 Echo.
Hello, Eurowings 12 Hotel. Eurowings 12 Hotel, hello, 27 right with 19 miles, fly heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots, that means 12 Hotel.
Cathay 007, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, Charlie 007.
Euro Wings 12 Hotel, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Euro Wings 12 Hotel, descend to 4,000 feet.
Bid 127 Echo, speed 16 knots to 40 UME.
167, speed 127 Echo.
Euro Wings 12 Hotel, turn right heading 240 degrees and establish local line for 27 right.
Heading 240 degrees, establish local line at 27 right, Euro Wings 12 Hotel.
Cathay 007, descend to altitude 2,500 feet when established descent glide path.
Altitude 2,500 feet, when established with the glide path, Cathay 007.
Bid 127 Echo, Connor the Tower, 118.7, goodbye.
187, speed 127 Echo, bye bye.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, 21 miles, 27 right.
Cathay 007, establishing at 10 miles.
Cathay 007, thank you. Police helicopter operating just north of the 7 mile final, about 1,000 feet, BFR.
Thank you.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, reduce speed 180 knots.
180 knots, let it time.
Cathay 007, speed around 160 knots until 40 UME.
164, we'll take Cathay 007.
Euro Wings 12 Hotel, descend to altitude 3,000 feet and then further on the glide path.
Descend altitude 3,000, further on the glide path, Euro Wings 12 Hotel.
Cathay 007, Connor the Tower, 118.7, goodbye.
187, thank you, Cathay 007.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, turn right heading 180 degrees.
180 degrees, shuttle 88.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, let it time.
Hello, Director, speedbird 8587.
Good 8587, 18 miles, 27 right, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
And altitude 4,000 feet, speedbird 8587.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, turn right heading 240 degrees, establish local line at 27 right.
240 degrees, establish local line at 27 right, shuttle 88 Charlie.
Euro Wings 12 Hotel, speed 16 knots to 40 UME.
Speed 160 to 4 Wings 12 Hotel.
Good 8587, turn left heading 360 degrees, not below 180 knots.
Left 360 degrees, we'll go speedbird 8587.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, further glide path.
2,500 feet, further the glide, shuttle 88 Charlie.
Euro Wings 12 Hotel, Connor the Tower, 118.7, goodbye.
187, goodbye, Wings 12 Hotel.
Good 8587, turn left heading 295 and establish local line at 27 right.
Left 2995 and establish on the localizer 275, speedbird 8587.
Surgeon 401 Yankee.
Surgeon 401 Yankee, 19 miles, 27 right, fly heading 180 degrees, 180 knots.
180 degrees, 180 knots, Surgeon 401 Yankee.
Shuttle 88 Charlie, 16 knots to 40 UME.
160 to 4, shuttle 88 Charlie.
Surgeon 401 Yankee, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, Surgeon 401 Yankee.
188 Charlie, Hull of the Tower, 118.7, goodbye.
87, Charlie, thanks, bye.
Good 8587, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, further glide path.
Descent altitude 3,000 further to the glide, speed at 8587.
Virgin 401 Yankee, turn right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Right 245, will advise established 27 right, Virgin 401 Yankee.
Victor, Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray.
1 Tango X-ray, length 22 miles for 27 right.
22 miles, 27 right, Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray.
Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180.
Right 180, speed 180, Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray. Access is 348.
348, hello, 27 right, 23 miles to go.
27 right, flying 60 right.
Speed at 8587, speed 160 or greater until full.
160 or greater till full, speed at 8587.
Swiss 348, speed 180.
Speed 180, speed 348.
Virgin 401 Yankee, fully established.
401 Yankee, thanks, descend on the glide 180 knots.
180 knots on the glide, Virgin 401 Yankee.
Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray, turn right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Right heading 245, fully established, localizer 27 right, Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray.
348, turn left heading 350 degrees.
Left heading 350 degrees, so 348.
Speed at 8587, tower 1187.
118.7 to the tower, speed at 8587, bye-bye.
Thank you. Virgin 401 Yankee, 160 knots to 4, tower 1187.
160 to 4, 187, Virgin 401 Yankee, goodbye.
Swiss 348, turn left heading 295, report localizer established 27 right.
Left heading 295, localizer established 27 right, speed 397.
397, 27 right, 21 to go.
27 right, speed 397. Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray on localizer 27 right.
1 Tango X-ray, descend on the glide.
1 Tango X-ray, descend on the glide.
397, turn right heading 185, speed 180.
Right heading 185, speed 180, speed 397.
Swiss 348, descend 3,000 feet, then with the glide.
Descend 3,000 feet, further on the glide, speed 348.
Speed at 397, turn right 245 and report localizer established 27 right.
Right 245 and report localizer established 27 right, speed 397.
Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray, keep 160 until 4.
Heathrow, Malaysian 4.
Malaysian 427 right, 22 miles and speed 180.
27 right, 180 knots, Malaysian 4.
Malaysian 410 right, heading 185.
Right, heading 185, Malaysian 4.
Lufthansa 1 Tango X-ray Tower 1187.
87, listen to 1 Tango X-ray, bye-bye. 348, establish sailors, 27 right.
348, descend on the glide.
Descend on the right, 348.
Swiss 348, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
160 knots to 40 ME, Swiss 348.
Low glide, establish 397.
397, descend on the glide.
Descend on the glide, 397.
Heathrow Delta, good day, assign 941.
Line 941, thanks. 27 right, 20 miles.
27 right, copy, assign 941.
348 Tower 1187.
87, Swiss 348, please.
Descend on line 941, descend altitude 4,000 feet, speed 180.
Descending altitude 4,000 feet, speed 180, assign 941.
Malaysian 4, turn right, heading 245, report localizer established 27 right. Malaysian 4, turn right, 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Right, heading 245, will report established localizer 27 right, Malaysian 4.
397, 160 knots to 4.
164, 397.
Stand line 941, turn right, heading 180 degrees.
Turn right to 180 degrees, assign 941.
397, tower 1187.
187, 397, bye.
Malaysian 4, service localizer 27 right.
Malaysian 4, descend on the glide at 180 knots.
On the glide 180 knots, Malaysian 4.
Every day, runway Mike.
Romeo Mike, 22 to go, 27 right. Stand line 941, turn right, heading 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Turn right 245, will report localizer established 27 right, assign 941.
Tango, next speed 180, 27 right, 23 to go.
180 knots, 27 right, 27 180.
Good 8 Romeo Mike, turn right heading 185 degrees, speed 180.
Right, turning 185 degrees and 180 knots, through there, Romeo Mike.
Assign 941, establish on localizer runway 27 right.
Stand line 941, descend on the glide path, speed 180.
Descend glide path, speed 180, assign 941.
Malaysian 4, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
160 until 4, Malaysian 4.
Good 8 Romeo Mike, turn right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
245, established 27 right, through there, Romeo Mike.
Malaysian 4, contact tower 1187.
1187, Malaysian 4.
The 715 Tango, turn left heading 360 degrees.
360 to the 715.
Project 251, good afternoon.
251, hello, 27 right, 23 to go. 251, speed 180, turn left heading 115.
180 knots, level 115, Virgin 251.
Super 75 Tango, turn left 295, report localizer established 27 right.
That's 295, triple established localizer 27 right, so 115. Still there, Romeo Mike, established localizer.
Romeo Mike, descend on the glide.
On the glide, yes, Romeo Mike.
Starline 941, speed 160 knots to 40 ME.
Speed 160 knots before 4 DME, Alpha 941.
Virgin 251, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right 180 degrees, Virgin 251.
Starline 941, contact tower 1187. Starline 941, contact tower 1187.
118.7, Alpha 941. Goodbye.
Virgin 251, further right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Right 245, call localizer established 27 right, Virgin 251.
Good 8 Romeo Mike, speed 160 to 4 on the tower now 1187.
I'll take 418, 7, Romeo Mike. Tower 73 Lima.
Lima hello, 24 to go, 27 right.
Further 73 Lima. Spirit 75 Tango, established localizer 27 right.
75 Tango, thanks to descend on the glide.
10 glide to 015.
Super 75 Tango, speed 160 knots to 4.
64, Spirit 115.
Shuttle 3 Lima, turn right heading 135, speed 180.
Right 135, speed 180, shuttle 3 Lima.
Super 75 Tango, tower 1187.
187, Spirit 115. Thank you.
Virgin 251, established localizer
Virgin 251, descend on the glide.
27.
Shuttle 3 Lima, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right heading 180 degrees, shuttle 3 Lima.
Direct hello, Super 879.
7921 to go, 27 right.
251, fully established.
251, roger. Shuttle 3 Lima, turn right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Right 245, localizer 27 right, shuttle 3 Lima.
Super 879, speed 180.
180 knots, Super 879.
251, speed 160 to 4, tower 1187.
164, 1187, Virgin 251, bye-bye.
Bye.
Shuttle 3 Lima, localizer established.
3 Lima, descend on the glide.
Send on the glide, shuttle 3 Lima.
Super 879, turn right heading 185.
Right, heading 185, Super 879.
Shuttle 3 Lima, speed 160 to 4 on tower 1187.
164, tower 1187, shuttle 3 Lima.
Heathrow, good afternoon, Fox 28 Whiskey.
Straight Whiskey Lima, 27 right.
27 right.
Advance straight Whiskey Lima, turn left heading 015, speed 180.
Speed 180, heading 015, Air France 28 Whiskey.
879 right, 245, report localizer established, 27 right.
Right, heading 245 for you, established localizer 27 right, to the 879.
Advance straight Whiskey Lima, continue left heading 350 degrees.
Heading 350 degrees, Air France 28 Whiskey.
Advance straight Whiskey Lima, turn left heading 295, report localizer established, 27 right.
Left heading 295, we will report establish localizer 27 right, Air France 28 Whiskey.
Speed 879, request further descent.
879, descend 3,000 feet, then with the glide.
Descend 3,000 further with the glide, we are now on the localizer, speed 879.
Okay.
Speedbird 347 with you.
347, thanks. 20 miles to go, 27 right, speed 180.
That's copy, 180, Speedbird 347.
With 347, turn left 360 degrees.
That's heading 360 degrees, Speedbird 347.
Advance to 8 Whiskey Lima, descend 3,000 feet, then with the glide.
3,000 feet further on the glide, Air France 28 Whiskey.
First afternoon, Speedbird 168.
Speedbird 168, 22 miles to the right.
To the right, Speedbird 168.
Speedbird 879, 160 to 4, tower 1187.
164, 1187, speed 879.
Speedbird 168, speed 180.
Speed 180, Speedbird 168.
Speedbird 347, turn left 300, report localizer established on 27 right.
Left heading 300 and report established localizer 27 right, Speedbird 347.
Advance to 8 Whiskey Lima, descend 2,500 feet, then with the glide.
2,500 feet along the glide, Air France 28 Whiskey.
Speedbird 168, turn right 180 degrees.
Right, turn heading 180 degrees, Speedbird 168.
With 347, descend 3,000 feet, then with the glide.
Then out to 3,000 and you fly, Speedbird 347. Speedbird 563.
563, hello, 22 to go, 27 right.
27 right, Speedbird 563.
Speedbird 168, turn right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Right, turn heading 245 to report established 27 right, Speedbird 168.
Advance to 8 Whiskey Lima, speed 160 knots to 4.
160 till 4, we are established, Air France 28 Whiskey.
Speedbird 347, descend 2,500 feet, then with the glide.
Send out to 2,500 then with the glide, Speedbird 347.
Speedbird 563, speed 180.
Speed 180, Speedbird 563.
Advance to 8 Whiskey Lima, tower 1187.
1187, Air France 28 Whiskey, have a good day.
Okay. Speedbird 563, turn left 360 degrees.
Left turn 360 degrees, Speedbird 563. And Speedbird 168 established on the right.
Speedbird 168, descend on the glide.
Then with the glide, Speedbird 168.
347, 160 to 4 on call tower 1187.
160 to 4, 1187. Speedbird, set 3 cross on plane.
Director, afternoon, it's the speed of 1 Delta Golf, afternoon, 20 to go, 27 right. 563, turn left 295, report localizer established 27 right.
That's heading 295, report established 27 right, speed 563.
Good 19 Delta Golf, speed 180.
Speed 180, 19 Delta Golf.
Good 168, 160 knots to 4 on call tower 1187.
164, tower 187, speedbird 168, goodbye.
Good. Good 19 Delta Golf, turn left heading 360 degrees. Heading north, speed right like that. Good 563, just an altitude 3,000 feet down with the glide.
And altitude 3,000 feet, further with the glide, speed 567.
Sector low, Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie, 21 to go, 27 right.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie, 27 right.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie, right heading 180, speed 180.
Good 19 Delta Golf, turn left 295, report localizer established 27 right.
295, established on right, yes, yeah, right, that's good.
Speed 19 Delta Golf, send 3,000 feet down with the glide.
Stay down with the flight, 19 Delta Golf, thank you.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie, turn right 245, report localizer established 27 right.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Charlie, right heading 245, and step localizer 27 right.